In the menu item Products, under the tab Membership Contracts, you can create a new studio contract by clicking the button New on the top right corner. Then a pop-up will open and you select Studio Contract. You start with the basic information. You can choose every name you want. In my example, 1 year, 2 times per week. Then the runtime. First, the contract interval. You can choose between a weekly and a monthly contract. In my example, we continue with a monthly contract. Then you enter the contract period. In my example, 12 months, so 1 year. Furthermore, you can add a contract extension. In this case, you have to enter the duration of the automatic extension and the cancellation period. Then the method of payment. You start with a payment frequency, in my case, every month. The amount of the recurring payment. If you have set the payment rhythm every month, you simply enter the monthly fee here. In addition, you can enter an admission fee. This amount has to be paid only once at the beginning. The overall price is filled in automatically if you set all the information above. With the due date, you can specify which day of the month the invoice is issued. We recommend the contract starting date because the contract period will be calculated to the exact day. Check out the link below for more information. Then the account. Choose the account the sales of this contract will be added to. And at the payment method, you can choose between open and bank transfer. If you select open, all invoices receive the payment status unpaid, and you have to change the status to paid on your own. If you select bank transfer, the invoices will appear as paid in the cash register. Of course, you still have to manually check the actual payment on your bank account. If you use the SEPA module, you can later choose this payment method when assigning a contract to a specific customer. Then, choose for which activities the contract is valid. If you are doing the initial setup and you have not created any activity yet, you can do that later. Additionally, you can enter contract terms. Enter your terms and conditions or cancellation periods. Currently, this information is not displayed. And last, the booking rules. You can specify whether the contract should be limited to a certain amount of participations. In my example, the participations are limited to 2 participations per week. Furthermore, you have to set the time frame for rules, and you can choose between a start with the allocation or with a calendar week. And last, you can determine whether collecting unused participations is possible. For example, the participant may come twice a week. In week 1, however, he comes only once. If collecting participations is possible, he is allowed to come 3 times in week 2. By clicking the button Create Contract and Back to Overview, you confirm your entries and get back to the overview. The created contract can now be assigned to a customer.